We had to turn back, it was just too dangerous.
Constantly cars and trucks. There's ongoing conflict and protests.
What an amazing place. I'm really impressed.
Man, it was very inspiring to see, but getting so cold. Hola! It's going to be real difficult to find a place to stay tonight.
Welcome to Catalunya, an autonomous region in Spain. Its story goes back many centuries. Lying at the border with France, flanked by the Mediterranean Sea and in the shadow of the Pyrenees. Recently, it has had some turbulent times seeking independence. The Catalan parliament even tried, unsuccessfully, to break away from Spain in 2017.
Hola! So we are now in Catalunya, a region in the north of Spain. Catalanese people, I'm not sure if you pronounce it like that, but they strive for independence already for decades. They feel like they have another culture. They feel wealth is not transferred equally. There's ongoing conflict and protests in this region. You don't really notice it day by day, but you know, it's on the news quite regularly. It's quite beautiful though. The only thing I don't like is the smell of all those big farms. They really like their jamon here. Probably it tastes nice, but the smell is awful. Very different than France, where everything smelled like rotting grapes, which I definitely prefer. Hola!
We're now on our way to my nephew Frank and his girlfriend Elena. They bought a house here in the mountains. Yeah, I'm really curious, I've never seen the house before, so cool stuff. And it's a brutal uphill, especially the beginning was super steep and I was struggling to get up. Oh man, but it's really beautiful out here.
Hi, I'm Elena.
Ik ben Frank, I'm Frank. And by the way, this is Mitch, this is our big friend. He makes us smile and he guards the property. And it's a lot of work to do here on this old Catalan farmhouse. They call it a masía. When it's done, it's a lovely place to stay with view on the Mediterranean Sea and forest nearby. So
we are in the middle of the forest.
We are in the middle of the forest.
We love nature and we want to offer the possibility to enjoy the nature as well for people they have a disability. So we want to adapt our home with a universal design. We want them to have the feeling that they don't have a discapacity. This is the concept of universal design.
When we found the place, it was abandoned and there was a lot of garbage in it. All the weeds were growing up to the middle of our body, so it was a lot of work. We didn't have water in the first time. Now we're waiting for solar panels for the electricity. So every month we make some progress.
We want to be completely self-sufficient.
That's necessary also because it's not in the middle of nowhere, but there is no possibility to get on the grid or something.
Actie.
We want to be completely self-sufficient and of course sustainable. We want to produce our own vegetables, fruits. We will have 2 monkeys.
Monkeys? Monkeys?
We will have 2 donkeys. We have already a dog and a cat. We want to offer also our vegetables to our clients.
In the future we want to build a tree house here at the back of the house. There's a lot of terrain around the house, so there are a lot of places with a perfect view for a nice place to stay. So much as possible adaptable, because we think it's important that people with a disability, every kind of disability, to feel safe and welcome in our house.
We have here the quietness and the privacy you can enjoy here. You can be yourself here. That's what we want to offer.
It's time to hit the road again, and we had the most wonderful time here with Frank and Elena at their incredible Mesilla at the coast, the Costa Brava, with the beautiful views. And oh man, it's just what an amazing place. I'm really impressed. From here we're gonna head out to our winter destination, and there we will work on the videos and more items we're gonna bring you guys. So stay tuned for that. From now we're gonna head out and enjoy the last stretch. So let's hit the road.
Adeu! Adeu! Hasta la próxima!
So we just left yesterday from our wonderful stay at Frank and Elena's place. Man, it was very inspiring to see what they have done and what they plan for the future. We did some work at the property, and I'm gonna miss them quite a bit. So yeah, now we're on the outskirts of Barcelona. We are heading more inland, because we are heading to the place where we will stay for the winter months. Man, it's getting so cold, and there's 7 days rain in the forecast. So wish us luck. It's such an urban area, it's going to be real difficult to find a place to stay tonight. So yeah, let's see how it pans out. Oh, you can see the dark clouds already. Whew.
We are now here in this cafe. We came on this really busy kind of a highway. It was really dangerous, a lot of traffic, it was raining and a really small shoulder. And we had to turn back because it was just too dangerous. Now we're here where it's raining and we are trying to plan a new route, but everywhere we look it's like a lot of climbing, kilometers and kilometers back. So at the moment we don't know. We're gonna check it out. We will come with a good plan, but it will take some time.
So just to follow up on what we're gonna do, this road was just too dangerous. There was no shoulder at all. It was raining quite a bit and the traffic was just insane. I'm really happy that we turned back. It's not easy to do so because it's never nice to cycle back, but this was just dangerous. It's not the road behind me, by the way, but yeah, it was raining. And so we get a hotel for a night and we will see you back on the road tomorrow.
In the next episode, we finally find our way through the enormous industrial area around Barcelona, along the foothills of one of the most iconic mountains in Spain, Montserrat. It's a long and eventful climb up with a constant threat of rain, but also with some wonderful Spanish hospitality.